Friends, this is the story of a man who turned his love for computers into a revolution that changed the entire world. A man who believed that one day every home would have a computer, when even the idea sounded like a joke. This is the incredible journey of Bill Gates, the man who built Microsoft and became one of the richest and most influential people in the world. Bill Gates was born on October 28, 1955, in Seattle, Washington. His father, William Gates Sr., was a lawyer, and his mother, Mary Maxwell Gates, served on several corporate boards. From a very young age, Bill showed signs of brilliance. He loved reading books, especially encyclopedias, and could spend hours lost in them. At the age of 13, his school got its first computer, a massive machine that used punch cards. Most students found it boring, but not Bill. He was fascinated. He started learning programming, spending countless nights experimenting and figuring out how the system worked. Soon, he wrote his first computer program, a game of tic-tac-toe, where a person could play against the computer. That was the beginning of his lifelong passion for software. During his teenage years, Bill met his close friend Paul Allen, another computer enthusiast who shared his dream. The two spent hours in the computer lab, often getting into trouble for using too much computer time. But they were building something far more important, a partnership that would later change the future of technology. After high school, Bill joined Harvard University in 1973. But while most students were focused on classes, Bill's mind was still on computers. He and Paul Allen kept working on small projects and business ideas. One day, they read about a new computer, the Altair 8800, one of the first personal computers ever made. Bill saw the opportunity immediately. He called the makers of Altair and claimed he had written a software program that could run on their machine, even though he hadn't written it yet. The company was interested, so Bill and Paul worked day and night to build it. When they finally demonstrated it, the program worked perfectly. That success led them to start a company called Microsoft in 1975. At first, Microsoft was just two young men writing software in a small office, but their vision was clear. They wanted to put a computer on every desk and in every home. In the 1980s, that dream began to take shape when Microsoft created the MS-DOS operating system, which became the heart of IBM's first personal computers. Overnight, Microsoft became the foundation of the computer revolution. Later came Windows, a simple, user-friendly operating system that changed everything. Instead of typing commands, users could now click, drag, and open Windows, just like we do today. Windows made computers accessible to everyone, students, professionals, and families. By the 1990s, Microsoft had become a global giant, and Bill Gates became the world's youngest billionaire. But success didn't come without challenges. Competitors accused Microsoft of being too dominant, and the company faced major legal battles. Bill had to fight hard to keep Microsoft strong while also adapting to the fast-changing tech world. Through all of this, he stayed focused on innovation, always thinking about what comes next. Under his leadership, Microsoft developed key products like Microsoft Office, Word, Excel, and Internet Explorer, which became everyday tools for millions of people. But there was another side to Bill Gates, the thinker, the reader, the dreamer, who wanted to use his wealth to solve real-world problems. In 2000, he stepped down as Microsoft's CEO to focus on global health, education, and poverty through the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. He and his wife donated billions of dollars to fight diseases like malaria and polio, and to improve access to education and clean water. When asked why he did it, Bill simply said, "If you're born lucky, it's your duty to help those who aren't." That line shows who he really is, not just a businessman, but a visionary humanitarian. Even today, Bill Gates continues to invest in technologies that can make the world better, from renewable energy to artificial intelligence. He believes innovation is not just about profit, but about progress. His journey teaches us that success doesn't come from luck. It comes from passion, hard work, and vision. He once said, "Don't compare yourself with anyone in this world. If you do, you are insulting yourself." From a curious boy in Seattle to the man who changed how the world works, Bill Gates' life is proof that when you follow your passion and keep learning, you can create something extraordinary. So remember, one idea, one dream, and one small step of courage can change your entire future, just like it did for Bill Gates. If you liked this story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more inspiring life stories.